Everyone relocating to North Texas asks the same question: Frisco, Plano, McKinney, or somewhere newer like Prosper or Celina. Today I'm walking you through exactly what changes about your day-to-day life in McKinney over the next few years and why it's the one I put at the top of the list. Hi, I'm Denise Verdasco, Realtor here in McKinney, Texas. I left the West Coast 15 years ago, spent 5 years in New Jersey, and landed here 10 years ago, where I raised both of my sons. If you're relocating to North Texas, you've probably been comparing the same handful of cities everyone compares: McKinney, Frisco, Plano, Allen, Prosper, and Celina. They all get lumped together as Dallas suburbs, and honestly, it's lazy. Each one has a different personality and a different day-to-day feel. But before we get into that comparison, here's something most relocation content skips. There's a real difference between a city that's merely growing and a city that's actively reinvesting in itself. Plenty of cities nationwide are stretched too thin to keep up with basic road repair, let alone funding anything new. McKinney isn't one of them. It consistently funding both ongoing maintenance and major new investment projects year after year. That's not a guarantee for the future, but it's a real track record, and it tells you something about what your daily life will actually look like here versus somewhere that's just hoping growth pays for itself. So today I'm walking you through the top 7 infrastructure projects changing McKinney right now, and what it's going to mean for how you actually live here. Your commute, your weekends, your safety, your options for fun. By the end, you'll understand exactly why I put McKinney at the top of that comparison list. So let's get into it. Reason number 1, your commute is about to dramatically get shorter. Let's start with the thing that actually eats into your day, life the most, and that's traffic. Spur 399, the road most McKinney residents use consistently, is in the middle of that major widening project, going from 4 lanes to 6 between US 75 and Stewart Road. It's part of a much larger regional commitment that fixing this corridor for good, including future bypass, that will put through traffic away from local streets entirely. Here's what this actually means for you: less time sitting in your car, more time at home. If you've ever sat in Frisco or Plano traffic on a Friday afternoon, wondering if the suburb you picked is actually saving you any time at all, this is the kind of investment. This is the difference between a 25-minute commute and a 50-minute commute 1 to 5 years from now. The total investment here is $182 billion. Expected completion is early 2029. Reason number 2, you won't have to drive to Frisco for a live, work, play district anymore. Long Branch is a major new mixed-use district going up at the future intersections of 75 and the 380 bypass. Homes, offices, retail, a hotel, walking trails, all built together instead of scattered across separate strip centers. Think of it as McKinney building its own version of the live, work, play districts that places like Frisco and Plano have leaned on for years, but with newer design standards, more green space, and baked in from day one. For you, that means you won't have to drive 20 minutes into a neighboring city. For that kind of walkability, everything in one place lifestyle is coming to you and getting in, while McKinney is still building it out with a different experience. Moving somewhere is already finished and fully priced in. The total investment here is $1.3 billion, built out in over phases over the next decade. Reason number 3, you can already live this lifestyle today. Here's a fun one. West Grove isn't a future promise, it's already open. East Walkable shopping and dining district anchored by Whole Foods opened in 2025, and you can go shop there literally today. If you want a preview of what the new McKinney actually feels like, sidewalks, patios, real grocery anchor, apartments above the shop, this is it. It's the kind of lifestyle that a lot of people assume they have to move to Plano's Legacy West or Frisco's the Star to get. McKinney already has its own version and is growing. Phases 1 and 2 are already open. Phase 3, construction is expected to go through 2026. So just a quick pause. I know a lot of you are actively comparing McKinney against other North Texas cities right now or just browsing. I put together a complimentary McKinney relocation guide that breaks down lifestyle, schools, and community, a full picture. The link is below in this video. While you're here, go ahead, like and subscribe to share with anyone else weighing North Texas cities against each other. It genuinely helps. Okay, 3 reasons down or to go. Reason 4, you'll actually sleep better knowing this. Not every upgrade is glamorous, but this one matters more than almost anything else on the list. The McKinney Fire Department just opened a brand new headquarters campus, consolidating leadership, logistics, and a rebuilt fire station that was nearly 30 years old. That's a city investing faster response time specifically because it's growing, not catching up after the fact, but planning ahead. A city that funds public safety ahead of growth is a city that's thinking about the actual day-to-day well-being, not just attracting headlines. It's the kind of thing you never think about until you need it, and the kind of thing you're generally grateful for in the moment that you do. Total investment here, $53 million. The campus celebrated its grand opening in May of 2026. Reason number 5, resort-style living without leaving your neighborhood. Trinity and Trinity Falls are 2 of the most talked about master plan communities in the entire Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they're both right here in McKinney. Miles of walking trails, resort-style pools, stocked fishing lakes, dog parks, and natural preserves built right into the neighborhood. The kind of amenity-rich living people often assume they can only find in newer cities like Prosper and Celina. What that means, day to day, you don't have to drive somewhere else for amenities. Your weekend hike, your kid's birthday party, venue, your evening walk with your dog, it's all inside the community gates. These are privately funded, multi-builder communities still actively building out phases with no fixed completion date. Exactly why getting in earlier tends to matter.
Weekend number 6. These are out to be interesting. This is the Plano General. Outside our houses.
McKinney has 3 major entertainment and hospitality projects coming together in the same part of town. A large-scale live music amphitheater designed to bring in national touring acts year-round, a surf and adventure resort with a wave pool, mineral hot springs, and a luxury resort hotel right next to the existing PGA Tour venue. For you, this means weekends planned that used to require a drive to Texas, a real concert, genuine destination resort experience, or about a few minutes from home instead. Instead of explaining to an out-of-town guest that there's not much to do nearby, you'll be the one hosting the weekend. The amphitheater is roughly a $300 million project now targeted to open in 2027. The surf resort is about $200 million project with the first phase targeted for mid-2027. The resort hotel is project with construction running into late 2026 into 2029. Reason number 7, less time at the airport or time on vacation. McKinney National Airport is being upgraded to a commercial passenger service with a regional carrier already signed on. This means flying out of McKinney instead of fighting traffic to DFW or left field becomes a real option for the growing list of destinations. If you travel even semi-regularly, the difference between a 15-minute drive to the airport and an hour-plus drive with parking, security lines, quality of life details, that adds up fast. And it's the one more thing the other cities on your North Texas shortlist don't have yet. Total investment, $79 million for the new passenger terminal. Expected completion. Passenger service is currently targeted for late 26 or early 2027. So which lifestyle actually fits you? So if you're deciding between McKinney, Frisco, Plano, Prosper, Celina, here's my honest read. If you want walkable charm alongside new growth, McKinney's downtown adjacent neighborhoods offer something nobody else has on the list. If you want amenity-rich family living, Painted Tree, Trinity Falls complete. If you want amenity-rich family living, Painted Tree and Trinity Falls compete directly with Prosper or Celina, often with shorter commutes. If entertainment and destination experiences matter most, the corridor near the new amphitheater, the surf resort, is about to be one of the most active stretches in North Texas. And if commute and travel time top your list, the highway work and the new airport both shrink what McKinney crushed you. Different lifestyles, same answer underneath. McKinney is building toward whatever you're actually looking for. So when you're comparing North Texas cities, don't just ask which one is growing the fastest or has the biggest headline project. Ask which one actually changes your daily life for the better, your commute, your weekends, your safety, and your sense of community. Across all 7 of these, That's the city McKinney is becoming, and is becoming that on purpose, not by accident. I've made a cross-country move twice myself, and I built this video to answer the question I get asked constantly. Out of every North Texas city, why McKinney? And this is why. If this has been helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share with anyone else seriously comparing North Texas. Grab my complimentary McKinney relocation guide with the link below. It includes direct McKinney versus anywhere else comparison. Or if you'd rather just talk it through, text or call the number on your screen for a free 15-minute relocation consultation, no pressure at all, just a real conversation about your timeline and your goals. I read and respond to every message myself. I'm Denise Verdasco, and I'll see you on my next video on Friday.